Yeah. What 5 things are you to be grateful for? So for me today, I got up this morning. 1, I was grateful to wake up in my bed where I was safe and warm. 2, to be able to wash my face with clean water and wipe myself with a dry towel. 3, to have my furry little babies greet me and show me how much they love me. 4, to be able to have a coffee in the mornings because my kettle turns on for me. Yeah. 5, to sit for a while, to start my train of thought for the day ahead while I journal. Now, they're just 5 little simple things that people take for granted. Yeah, we take for granted that we're going to get up in the morning and have our water running and have our kettle working and have our washer working and everything's going to be working in unky dory way. But when you take a check on what is in your life, like years ago I used to get up and I would well, put it this way, do you get up and feel that way? Do you get up and think, oh, I'm grateful that kettle turned on because I'm going to have a cup of tea? No, I presume you wouldn't, because I didn't years ago, you know. So for me to just sit here and say I'm grateful for them little things, I mean that from the bottom of my heart and soul. Yeah. So I had a text message. Oh, and just I'll have to tell everybody today that I have had a couple of people inboxing me to say, have boxes, guys, just be very, very vigilant in this time, especially with COVID and coming near Christmas. Oh my goodness, you know how hard it is for people. Yeah, so I put them on because people are so sad right now, because they're like, oh, how's Christmas going to turn out? How's the kids going to be having their presents? Well, we just order them offline. There's always a positive, you know. Just go out and get them now, or get them offline, or Amazon, or anything. And I said in my live the other day, when I went shopping yesterday, these 2 people said to me, and how do you feel about Christmas? I said, well, to be honest, it wouldn't be any different, will it? You get up in the morning, you open your presents, you're grateful for what you got. You sit down, you have a little chat, get the games out, cook your dinner, have a wine, have a beer, watch a bit of telly, eat a load of chocolate, fall asleep, crack on, wake up, do it all over again. Have a few laughs. That is Christmas Day. Yeah? It weren't like when I was a kid, you used to be playing games and everything. That is Christmas Day. So really, you know, what's going to be different? You know, people are like, woo, in the air and making themselves all emotionally insecure and sad and apprehensive, when if you pull yourself back to the present time and space right now, what excuse me, what we actually have in the world is life, breath, people to talk to, people, whether you're locked down or not again, if we do go locked down, which I don't think we will, but you have people to talk to, we have means, we have the Bluetooth, we have the internet, we have this. Just be happy for what you got. Yeah. And my reason for jumping on tonight is purely to say to you guys, how are you feeling? I'm asking, how are you feeling? Hi Nancy, I want to know how you're feeling tonight. This is what I want to do. I want to get you chatting to me. How are you all feeling? Hey, how are you all feeling? I'm going to read a couple of my posts that I put on today, because I feel like there's loads of people sitting in the wings that want to... I'm feeling tired. Yes, I see you on Facebook earlier. I thought that, Sarah. I did think that. Yeah, there's a lot of people sitting in the wings of life or anything else, just sitting there saying, oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, I wish I had the nerve to do that. No, nobody's going to want to bother with me to do that. Do you know what, guys? Please don't sit there in the shadows of the pillars and wish that you'd done it. Wish that you'd even tried it. My motto is, yeah, you can wish, you can want, you can beg, you steal, you borrow. But if you don't do it, how the heck do you ever know whether you're going to succeed, whether you'll like it, whether you will lose your friends, whether you will lose whatever you think you're going to lose, whether you're going to have people like not like you, talk about you, or whatever that you think, that your thoughts are playing fiddly games with you because the fear keeps kicking in. If you don't try whatever it is that you want to try, How the hell are you ever going to freaking know if it works? Just roll your sleeves up, pull up your big girl pants and crack on. Lost, Nancy. Why? What's the matter? Share. If you don't know, the thing is, what happens is when we say those words, it brings our emotions of doubt, fear, sadness, guilt, anger. You know, you're guilty because you haven't tried it. You're angry because you thought you knew you could do it but you didn't try it. You're stressed out because you knew you could do it but you didn't try it. And so on and so on and so on. Yeah? Just go out and try it, whatever it may be. Whether it's just run a mile, whether it's better yourself, whether it's go for that promotion. Yeah? Because if you don't go for it, you're going to be sitting there all sad in your emotions of, oh, wished I'd gone for that. I knew I could get it. But on the back of that, if you did go for that job and you're still thinking in your head, I'm not good enough, they're never going to want me, they're never going to want me to work with them, you're not going to go in there and deliver yourself as a business person or as a person or anybody that are capable of doing that job that you've gone for, because the emotions on your face will tell it all. Yeah, a picture, what's the words my mum used to say? A face paints 1,000 pictures or something like that. Or something, pictures say 1,000 words. I don't know, something like that, but it's bloody true. Deep depression, Nancy. Yeah, depression is trust me, excuse me, deep depression and despair is one of the most popular things out there. You know, you just feel like you get up in the morning. Do you even want to get up in the morning? Do you even want to step out of bed for the fear of not having anybody outside of that bed to be there for you, to pick you up when you're feeling down, to talk to hold your hand when you're crying, to just put your arm around you? They don't have to say any words, just to be there and let you speak your words. Yeah, to speak your words and not hear no opinions or voices back is worth the weight in gold. The absolute weight in gold. Yeah. Even, do you know what, Nance? You could even go and sit and talk to a freaking plant, because to offload your feelings of depression and anxiety is such a weight off your shoulders. It's absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. Even if you just sat there and had a good old scream at the telly, or a good old shout in a field, or just it's just letting off some emotions inside of you that lets that testosterone feeling out of you. You do know what I mean? It's just a baby step. It's just reach out for one of them baby steps that you can hold on to as that little comfy blanket when you was a little child, and to move forward with. Yeah, to move forward with a little bit of positivity that you have done something for yourself today. Yeah, them few words that you speak to somebody or to something is just offloading all them thoughts and feelings and emotions that are going around in your head like this. It doesn't mean you woo-woo, it doesn't mean you're cuckoo, it doesn't mean that you're not normal. You're normal to feel all these emotions. Yeah, it's how you come about digging deep, getting to the centre of it and realising that it's not your fault. What is this emotion that is in there from a belief that you've picked up along your little furry way of life, that it's just tick, 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 tick. That's all it is, my darling. That is all it is. Yeah, and believe me, when I say all, it seems like I say all so easily. Yeah, it's not easy for the people listening to me, but it's easy when you've been there and you know it works. You know it works. It's hard, but you know it works. And just for you, Nance, just to put that on my live in this private group, freaking well done, because that means you know that you're reaching out. You're reaching out. There's people out there. And guys, this private group is for women to come together to help each other. Yeah? And when you're ready, and if you're ready, and if you ever want to take that next step further, that's where me or any other person as a mentor or a coach step in and take you further on your journey to release the deeper emotions, yeah, for you to conquer them quicker and faster as you go. Because when you know how to, and you've got the tools and you've got the actions, you can do it yourself. Yeah, you can do it yourself, and you come through it quicker, and you come through it more ease. You still go in them dips, but you don't stay in that dip where you get all the sad emotions, the despair, the anger, the hurt, the hate for yourself. You come back up a bit quicker, and then when you're up there, you stay up there a little bit longer. I'm not saying there's not going to be another dip, because there is a dip, you know. The dip for me was 2 weeks ago when I had my distance healing. That freaking dip was right down. I couldn't even speak for 3 days because of my chest and all the shit coming out of me. You know, Nance, please don't be scared. Reach out. The girls are in my group because this is what I do. Yeah? Please reach out. Okay, so let me just drop a link in here, because another reason why I've come on today, I have been saying just lately that I have been working behind the scenes, although I haven't probably been vocal and in the group as much as I would like to be. I have been working behind the scenes. So what have I been working on? This little doodie for you guys. So it's a bit of I wouldn't say it's nothing to be worried about. All it is if I can ever get it on here. Let's just do this. If I can find it. I'll keep talking while I'm looking. Right, let's go with this. It's a free. It's all come from my little heart, and it's all come from my heart to your heart, okay? And it's just a little it's in a PDF form. You just need to click the link. And the reason I've done it like that is because it takes you from one thing to another. So although it offers you the Trust Your Intuition site to join, I've put that in there purely because that I'm going to put it on my Create Your Reality site, yeah? But as you guys in here know, that if you're in my Trust Your Intuition private group, you can get a free card readings, what I don't give to the guys outside, okay? Now I'm here tonight. I am here to talk, to spread the love, to ask anybody if they've got any questions, and if I can help them, that's what I'm here for. I will be helping you, yeah? I have got my box of cards with me. I'm going to give a card reading out to whoever I feel that needs one tonight. I'm going to scroll. If you feel that you need one and you associate yourself and connect with these cards, please drop me some love heart showers. Not just love hearts, I want showers, I want thumbs up, I want everything, because I like everything. So I'm just going to drop this link in if I can. I don't even know if I can, because I'm not sure if I can. But for some reason it's not coming up for me to share the link. I'm just going to share it in my page. I'll just pop it on the page right now. Okay? But it is in the bio. Right. There we go. Right, I've posted it on my page. It is in the bio. You just got to go on it. It's a PDF. You can download it. You can take it off and print it. In this PDF, yeah, there is exercises that you can do for you to jump on the positive side of from the sadness to the happiness. Yeah, we're all in this COVID thing. We've all been sitting there wondering what if, what's whys, what fors, you know. There's been loss of jobs, fears of losing jobs, hours cut, time spent away from family, which is very precious. Yeah, there's loads of things been happening in the world. So if there's anything in that PDF that resonates with you and you want to talk to me about, drop me a line. By all means, do drop me a line. If you think the PDF They don't have to be in my group. If you think the PDF will help anybody, please send them the link. Yeah, just copy and paste it and send them the link. They, like I say, don't have to be in my group, but if it's a little bit of an exercise that somebody can get something from, I'm very grateful for anybody just getting any help whatsoever. Yeah, like I said to you before, when you're ready to take the final steps over and say, right, this is it, I've had a freaking nerve, I just want to have a happy outcome and know how to shift myself on my own, and you're ready, that's when you're ready to reach out and invest in yourself. Yeah. Okay, so I did see a lot of showers, but I don't know who they come from. I think it was Tasha. Tasha showered me in love hearts. So Tasha, this is for you. Ooh. So I've got cards on the floor, quite a lot of cards on the floor, but one's turned over, Tash, so that is you. Okay, so I don't know who's sending me these love hearts, but I know Tasha sent me the last lot. So Tasha, so this is you, Crystal. Let me put my lamp on because I've gone dark. Okay, so Crystal, so it says, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you cannot yet see. Yes, Sarah, I totally agree. Do you know what? When I was in my heart of my depression and my anxiety and my self-hate on myself and didn't know where to turn to and I didn't know who to talk to, yeah, and why didn't I know that? I had one person that I spoke to who never judged or anything like that, but sometimes you just feel an idiot. Excuse me. You feel like I felt like a bit of an idiot, keep speaking to the same person and then saying that no, I wouldn't let that happen to me again. No, I wouldn't do that again. No, I wouldn't let anybody walk over me. And then everything would be all right for 6 months because I'd offloaded to a friend, and then 6 months later I was back feeling that crap, that despair, that self unworthiness, you know, drinking, eating crap. Then I'd look in the mirror and I'd feel fat, so then I'd not eat so much, and then I'd lose the weight, and it was like I was on a roundabout in a playground and got off every so often when I offloaded to a friend, but they're not back on because all I was actually doing was offloading. Yeah, I wasn't working, and I never knew anything about bloody emotions or belief systems or how you could pick up all this crap from your childhood and your beliefs, what your parents used to say, the ridicule you got from school from your teachers and your so-called friends calling you. I never knew nothing about any of that. So when that was brought to light to me, I thought, what the hell are you on about? What the heck are you on about? Yeah? But it's true. It's true, the best thing I ever did. Best thing I ever did. But what people can't do is bend people's arms to make them see that it's good. What they can't do is say, there you go, that's where you need to go, that's what you need to do, get on with it. No, they have to come on their own esteem. They have to want to dig deep and better themselves. They want to have to do it. Because what they don't need to do is start the journey, think they're better, and then revert back, like I did with my friend. So yes, it is very scary. It is very scary because when you talk, when you are depressed, lonely, scared, hurt, you've got nowhere to go, you can sit in a room of 1,000 people and still feel alone. That was me. That was me. I could see everybody around me laughing, joking, buzzing, but I was so alone. So alone. Anyway, I went off a tangent, so I'm sorry, Tasha, if you're still here. This sends... Right, so if you're there, Tash, just send me a quick love art. Perfect, thank you, sweetheart. So it was Crystal, yeah? I do apologise, but you know me, once I start, can't stop. Right, the seeds that you have planted are beginning to sprout results. You may not even be aware of these results. However, Since they are in their infancy, now it is more important than ever to stay positive and to hold a clear vision of your desires and intentions. I remember speaking to you last time on the cards. Now then, avoid skeptics or those with negative mindset. So I think we spoke before about this, Tasha. So your skeptics are when you say, God, did you see that? I'd like to go and join that. I bet that'd be really good. And somebody says, oh, whoa, what a waste of money. What are you wasting your money for that for? You don't want to do that. It'd be a load of rubbish. Skeptics. Yeah? You're sitting in a crowd of people and they're all talking about other people and negative things and negativity. Yeah? No positive about it. No positive whatsoever. Step back from them people. Yeah? Step back. Daily action, even if it only consists of baby steps towards the fruition of your dreams, is essential. Now, you all hear me, guys that listen to me, baby steps. You cannot run a race. If you run the race, it very rarely succeeds to stay in success. If you take baby steps, you get down to the nitty gritty, yeah, you learn every single thing. And when you get to the top, you stay at the top, yeah? And when you get that feeling of slumping back down, the fear will come for you to work that fear out and jump back up another notch and another notch and another notch, yeah? And then you'll stay there. Keep going, yeah? A phone call, a letter, or reading relevant material will keep your energy and manifestation at a high level. Every day, positively affirm that you have already achieved and exceeded your dream. And most important, ask the angels to assist you every step of the way. Now, Tash, we spoke about this last time I did a live, didn't we? If I remember rightly. Every morning, I know you're a very mindset person anyway, so every morning, write your journal of your mindsets, of the outcome that you want to achieve. Not what you're doing now, the outcome that you want to achieve. Yeah? Start with 5 and just keep going and going and going and journal on it. Yeah? If you want some prompts, send me a message. I can do you a couple of lines just to get you going. Yeah? Stay positive, keep on it, because you're going to get there, girl. I can feel it. I can bloody feel it. Yeah? That's your card there, sweetheart. Sorry about the light. It's a bit ding-me. Yeah? Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Hope you're all right with that, Tasha. Yes. Send me a message if you're not sure what I mean, or if... I know you are very mindset and I know you do your gratitude. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine by that. In fact, I'm getting the message that you're all right and you can do it. I'm getting the message. But equally, if you feel in your heart that you just need to reach out, please do so. So that... Right, hang on a minute, Sarah. Sorry, I'm reading from Sarah. I'm struggling with my body at the moment. I'm trying to lose weight, but I feel quite rubbish. I still turn to junk food. So what is the void that you're feeling? So then, like you say, it's a vicious circle, and then you hate your body and the way it is. Yeah. So Sarah's saying that she's having troubles with she doesn't like her weight and stuff, and she tries to do the best she can, and then she gives in because it's not getting anywhere, and she don't like and it is a vicious circle, but there's a void. There's always a limited belief, as I've always spoke to you about, behind this, what you're feeling. So it could be a mannerism of things. For me, I've been there, so I can tell you what mine was. Okay, my void of filling myself up and then not eating was because I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't feel I was good enough. Where did that limiting belief come from? My school teachers. Yeah. So every parents' evening, they would say to my mum, she could do better, she don't listen, she's never going to be anything that she wants to be if she doesn't buckle down and work hard and da da da. A limited belief that I would never be good enough. Yeah. So every time I tried to succeed in anything that I tried to do, in my head I was hearing, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, no, you're not good enough, you're not, on repeat, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, because that is an emotion and a belief that I've picked up from my childhood. So every time I went to do something, not good enough, got no good. So I tried, God knows I tried, yeah, and that's when I was all right for a little while. But then, not good enough, not good enough. You imagine hearing that on your in your head on repeat every day. Not good enough, not good enough. You're in the end, you're going to believe that you're not freaking good enough. Yeah. So I believed I wasn't good enough. So then I got down, depressed, anxiety kicked in. So what did I do? Something that I knew I was good at. Yeah. Something I knew that would fulfill me, and then I would sit there, feel like a big fat blob, and then hate myself for doing that. Yeah. So then I would go the other way. I'd be doing exercising, walking, running, eating shakes, taking bloody Slim Shakes, Complan, popping a slimming pill. This is what you do. Then I'd get back down again. Yeah. Then I'd feel on top of the world. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Off I'd go again. I'm a little straight, narrow road. Bang. There it come again. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. And that's what it was like all the time. On repeat, on repeat. And that is one of the biggest limited beliefs that I cleared with my coach. Yeah? That was one of them. One of the most biggest things. I would always say things like, oh, look at the state of my legs. Or somebody would say to me, oh, you look nice. Compliments. I could never take a compliment. You look nice. I'm like, oh, God, no. My jeans, look at my state of my legs. Oh, God, look. I'll be like that. Oh, no. And in the end, somebody said to me, you can never take a compliment, can you? This was before I started my self-help journey. I'm like, and it rang a bell. I went, in my head, I went, oh, I can't. No, because I didn't love myself, did I? But that's another story. But yeah, that's where my limited belief come in. So you've got to ask yourself that. You can get the first bit of happiness in the morning when you wake up, and then it hits you again. So I always enjoyed the first minute or two when I wake up. I'm so grateful for waking up. Yeah, and Nancy, yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it is true words. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel, Sarah, because like I say, I can sit here until the cows come home and say to you, I would never, ever, ever talk about anything that I haven't done myself, because how the hell could I be the intuitive healer, life purpose activator and self-love mentor to other people, yeah, that come to me. Yeah, I sit here and give out all my little bits to you guys because I want to help you. Yeah, but the people that work with me get the golden nuggets that clear it all and take the tools away with them. Yeah, to do it on their own esteem, and then they, most of the time, they come back for a little bit of a coursey thing, probably a 5-day thing, because it's just keep you in with the people that are positive, keep you in that group, keep you in that vibe, if you like, because once you lose that vibe, the web starts dissipating away. It just, and then you feel oh, the anxiety's coming in, and then you start with a little bit of I'll be all right with one chocolate bar, I'll just have that, and then before you know it, it's another chocolate bar or that bottle of wine or that takeaway, and then you're back again, and then you have to go back again because you've only done a little bit of it. Do you know what I mean? So I totally get where you're coming from, 100%. But please start with your positives in your mornings, your journaling. I know you've got babies. I know they're on school next week. And I know your little beautiful baby gets you up in the night. Oh, I don't know if she still does, but I know she gets you up quite early. You know, get writing. Like me, oh, you probably see on my Facebook sometimes I'm up at 5. But I'm awake. I'm awake at 5 because my intuition tells me to wake up. And when you are a coach like I am, and you are intuitive, you do what you do, follow your intuition. Because if you didn't, what's the point of being a coach like I am? Yeah. So for me to get up at 5, that's when I write my. That's when I write my. Dun, 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 dun. Do you know what I mean? That's what I write. Now then, 2 to 3 times a night. Okay, so 2 to 3 times a night. Why don't you bring her to me for Reiki? She can have Reiki. You lay on the bed, put your baba on your thingy and get Reiki. Let's see how she sleeps after that. Because just because she's a baby, it doesn't mean that she doesn't feel your emotions. And while your emotions are running like they are right now about your weight, that not just that little girl, but everybody in that house will feel that emotion. Because it's energy. We're all energy. Everything's energy. You can imagine all these little atoms, millions and thousands of them, all around us. If you put this room that I'm in under a microscope, it'd just all be vibrating like that. All of it. Because we're all emotions. We're all energy. Everything is energy. And we all attract it. And this is why I say it's most important to clear every day. Yeah? Even if I go out, Sarah, you know you've seen me 2 or 3 times this week. We live quite close together. You've seen me 2 or 3 times this week. As soon as I get in, I clear myself. I ask the angels to come and clear me from any energetic vibrations that I've picked up while I've been out. I may not have even spoke to anybody, but they're in the air. It's all energy. It's all energy. So just clear. Clear. I'm sure I'll give you the Archangel Michael thing, me. If I didn't, let me know, because I've got it sitting there. But I have got it on a PDF. In fact, if you go onto my group page here, into the units, yeah? If you go into the units, I'm sure I did put the PDF in there of the Archangel Michael 100%. It just says Archangel Michael of 100% light. Please clear my auric field, my car. If you're in a car, but I know you ain't. Your car, your workplace, your house, your da-da-da-da-da. I feel it's in there. If it isn't, please let me know, and I will put one together and put it in there, because it's just nice for people to have. Okay, so I was only going to jump on, but you know what I'm like. I like to ramble. So guys, oh, I've lost my people. Okay, so like I say, thanks for jumping on. I'm going to do one more card that's going to be for all of you, not just for any one of you, just for all of you. Like I say, jump on board, click on the link in the bio, go on my page. I've put the link in there for your free download, and it's just a little bit about from sadness, right the way through sadness to happiness. It just gives you a little bit of an exercise that you could do every morning, that you could print off. I think it was a gratitude one that I written in there, and they give you a few things. Yeah, double check. I mean, that one keeps falling out. Let's just do that. No, that's crystal again. That's crystal. So maybe many of you need the crystal one. Okay, because that keeps falling out. So that's what Tasha had. So the crystal is stay positive, follow your dreams, whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's like the post I've just put on just before I come live. What is actually stopping you? If you don't know, if you don't try to do what you really want to do, how the hell are you ever going to know if you're not going to succeed? How the hell are you going to ever know if you don't like it? If you don't try it, how the heck are you going to know? If you don't invest in yourself, how the heck are you going to know anything works? You ain't, are you? Not at all. Because I wasn't this confident person at school. Yes, I wasn't the best pleasant. I got quite a big gob at school. I've got quite a big gob now if I want to have it. But like, I wasn't a confident person that I am today. I would sit at the back of the class. I would get the mickey took out of me because of my curly hair, because of the colour of my hair, my freckles, my wonky teeth, the fact that I had no breasts, the fact that everything. You know, I would shut myself in the toilet at breaks so I didn't see anybody. I'd go to school late because I didn't see anybody. Do you know what I mean? It's there. It's there. It's reality. I'm afraid it is there. You know, the nasty comments come in every which way or everywhere. And do you know what? When you're the biggest thing is when you're feeling down and depressed and your anxiety levels are sky high, you, as that energy atom, are going to connect and attract more of it. Yeah. Because the way you feel in your heart and soul is more, you're going to trap that out in your energy field around you, and that is what you will have come back. I was the fat one. We went to the same school. I can't never remember that. I can't remember, Nance. You'll have to send me a photo. You'll have to send me a photo in Messenger or on WhatsApp or something. I can't remember that. And isn't that funny? Because like I sit here and talk about school and the things that happened to me in school, I bet none of you people that knew me at school would ever have dreamt that that was what I was going through. Would you? Never in a million years. You know, I used to go up and down the hallway, the old wooden step, being pushed here, pushed there, ridiculed. You know, the amount of times I'd cry myself to sleep or run home at dinner time because I was just... And then when I got there, nobody was there because my mum had to go to work and there was nobody there for me to talk to. It is unreal, you know. And I've got a lot of my school friends on my page and they do inbox me and say that. Oh, God, we never knew that was going around. I went, well, you wouldn't, because too embarrassed to say. All I was like that, because that's all I knew how to do to keep myself above, instead of sinking, swimming. Yeah? But like I say, you're not born what you are today. You're born a little pure white ball of fluff. How many more times I don't know how I can say this to the cows that come home. This is what you are born. When you go into society, you learn how to work. We're told when to walk, when to talk, when to do this. Then you go to school, you've got to learn French, English, maths, science, German, PE. But what they don't teach you is the most important thing of all, mindset. Because a mindset that is a clear mindset and a healthy mindset brings you happiness, clarity, love in your life. Don't bring you the misery and all that and the despair and all that. That's what the limitations bring you from all of that. You've got to get a job when you leave work. Money don't grow on trees. Look what your sister's got. You need to get a good job. Look what your brother's bringing in. Look what's this. And you're just like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? I've got to do all this, got to do all this. And I've got to do it all, but I'm 33. I've got to have 4 kids, big house, big car, and I've got to have castle on the hill. You ain't got to have nothing, as long as you're happy. Yeah? You ain't got to have anything. What you have got to have is what you want, in your heart of heart. What you want and what you want to be happy with, you be that. You be that. Yeah? You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to be that people pleaser like I was, that wore 6 or 7 masks. Yeah? Running around, absolutely tiring themselves out, making sure everybody on the outside of me was happy. Yeah? Putting on that brave face, painting that smile on, but inside I was crumbling. Making sure everybody on the outside of me was happy when I weren't. It was all a cover-up. Did I know that at the time? No. Was I happy doing what I was doing at the time? Yes, of course I was. Didn't know any different. Yeah? Didn't know any different. But when I started to break down my beliefs and I realised that ain't me. And when I realised, and when my belief broke, that the reality of the awareness come to me that, oh my God, it was me allowing that to happen to me. Nobody else. Because it's our life, it's our body, they're our shoes we walk in. Nobody else's. Yes, they can send their anger to you, their words to you, their hurt to you, they're trying to make you do this, that and the other. But you know what? It's down to us. It's down to you as a person, whether you do it or not. Yes, we all do it. I did it to keep the peace. I did it to keep everybody else happy. I did it for an easy life because I couldn't be doing with the rows, the arguments, the bitchinesses and all that. I couldn't be doing with it. Yeah? But looking back, was it worth it? No. Why? Because I ruined myself. I lost myself for many years. And I cried for 48 hours the day that awareness with my coach hit me. To think that it was me allowing that to all happen, and I'm 50 some odd years of age when I found that out, was excruciating. Excruciating. Absolutely excruciating. But you know what? I was prepared to take the choice. I don't care if I can't remember, 50, I think. Just over 50 when I started my self-help journey. And it's took me a long while. But you know what? I could have sat there and said, oh, I'm 50, what's the bloody point? What's the bloody point? There's every point. Every point. Age is just a number. It's just a number. Guys, it's just a number. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I've rambled on enough this Friday night to you. It's been ever so nice of chatting to you all. I've always said money means nothing. But when you say money means nothing, money means nothing. So money means nothing. You see, money is a big thing. So money means nothing, but without money, you wouldn't have anything. Without money, you wouldn't be able to buy your food. Without money, you wouldn't have your gas and electric. Without money, so there's a lot of things that go along the way with money. Yeah. So my money issue was money doesn't bring you happiness. But actually, money does bring you happiness, because money brings you everything that you can buy in life. So the more money you've got, the more things you can have, which make you happy. But back in when I started, that was another one of my beliefs. Money doesn't make you happy, because when I was a child, yeah, back in the day, I mean, I was born in the 1960s. Back in the day, my family was probably classed as quite a well-off family back then, yeah. Then when my parents split up when I started junior school, I think I was halfway through junior school, and my mum and us went and lived on our own, the hardship kicked in, and that's when things sort of like started rocking. And that's where my belief come in about money, yeah? Because from a child, from two parents that owned a pub, had a car each, everything we had wanted, we got, you know, we were quite well off, if you like, back then, I mean, we got everything. So we had money, we had the family life, but then they separated. So money didn't bring us happiness, did it? Because my parents separated. Because if money brought us happiness, they would be together. So that's where my money trait come in. Yeah? And it was only 6 weeks ago, probably 8 weeks ago, that I've just broke through that belief about money. Because in the end, I said to my coach, she said, but money is a big thing, yeah? For some people, it's a, what was the word she used? For some people, it can bring them trouble. Because for some people, when they've got loads of money, they could gamble it all, or take drugs, or drink more. So they could go down that avenue, yeah? But for others, it brings them all the nice things, the holidays they want, the nice, what does she call it? I think she said gifts, but like can help charities out, can gift their people, their friends. You know, you could go to the shop, not worry that you haven't got enough in your purse to pay for something. So she said, so if you didn't have any money whatsoever, so she said, when you have got money, this is what she said to me, when you have got money, she said, when it's payday and you get your money, she said, are you happy? I said, yeah. She said, why are you happy? I said, because everything can get paid and I know I'm all right, blah, blah, blah. She said, and then when it's gone, what are you? I was like, well, I'm a bit down, really. I'm waiting for the next payday. Yeah. This was when I was working for a 9-to-5 job. And she said, so what does that tell you then? I said, well, money does bring me happiness. And I was like, yeah, it does. I love money. Yes, I do. I love money. It brings me happiness. I'm at the peak of my time when know that I've got enough money, that I haven't got to scrimp and scrape, and that I can just go out and go to the shop, and if I want to buy the £2 fish fingers instead of the £1, I can. You know, I don't have to be extravagant, just that. Yeah. And we both had to have a little laugh. Yeah. And I had to journal on it as well. But the more you think the negative parts about anything, it's about anything, it don't have to be money, like I said, about anything in your life, you're going to attract more, because it's your mindset. Money don't bring you happiness. Money don't bring you, this is for me, obviously, again, because I don't know what you're saying, but money don't bring you happiness. So it's never gonna bring me happiness. So I was either going to have the happiness or the money. Yeah? Yeah? I would never have them both. And when I got happiness, I never sort of had any money in my purse. Yeah? So then when I got a little bit of money, I was never happy. Does that make sense? Because I that's where my limited belief come in. I mean, it doesn't make you happy. I mean, it doesn't make you happy. Makes me happy now. Now I know why I had that belief, and I realised that, of course, money makes you happy. Yeah? If it doesn't, what's the belief behind your thought? This is what I'm saying to you, Nancy. What is the belief that's sitting behind your thought, money doesn't bring you happiness? What is that trigger point? There's a trigger. There's a trigger to every limiting belief. So what is your trigger point? Send me a message if you want, Nance. Send me a message, because obviously, you know, it's personal to you. So send me a message. Don't forget to click on the link in the bio and see what you think to my happiness, from my ride the waves from sadness to happiness. Click on the link. If you think this video will share help anybody, please join them to my group, because you can't share from a private group. So please share them to my group. Equally, I will post this on Trust Your Intuition. No, I won't, because I'm on Trust Intuition. Create Your Reality, where it can be shared all along the way. Take care of you. I'm holding space for you. You can have it all. Yeah? It just takes the time and investment. And when you're ready to do that, share it out, because there's people out there to help. Love to you all. Have a good Friday evening and enjoy your beautiful weekend. Take care.